Hello, everybody. Welcome to your daily pop of positivity. How is everybody? Welcome, Tori, and welcome other people that said, hey, there's your videos. I know sometimes, I'll go, if I want to quickly jump on my things, I just put Melanie Williams and both of my channels will come up. But I forget sometimes that people may not know it's called, that one is, I think it's under the Sparkus channel. And the other one is under Indigo Terra Odyssey, but you can find them both under my names. But again, you guys, I'm still running my special today for half off any reads. You can DM or email me for the fundraiser for our local animal rescue. I'm going to be going on Amazon tomorrow and hitting their wish list hard. They need a lot of things, and they helped me above and beyond with Moonbeams. I dropped her off. They called the vet. They're helping with her adoption. They're totally amazing. I just was blown away by their warmth, consideration, and quick action. So I definitely want to raise funds for them. So I want to thank everybody that participated today, which will be yesterday, and getting your readings. And thank you for the great feedback. It was incredible too. I've got to say, this is something that popped up in my head too. I had regular size 20-minute reads here and there. I was doing a whole bunch of stuff, but I also had an hour-long read that I just did almost consecutively. I did it in 3 parts, but I didn't even take a break in between. And usually after I speak for 1 to 2 hours straight, I need a period of rest. My voice goes harsh, but I was so inspired and so happy. My throat chakra was just totally like on fleek. I'm still doing it. It's 10 o'clock at night, and I've been working since I woke up this morning, and no sore throat, no problem whatsoever. So I feel like that is the mystery. When we really need help from our spirit guides, we're able to continue, and we have that inner power that we need. We get the messages we need to receive, and part of it is exploration in our strongest, best selves. So I wanted to pull a couple of these because I thought they were so cute. I love this. Courage when picking roses, don't feel the thorns. I was watching this reality show about exes on the beach because I love to watch the psychology of that, how people act with new and old relationships, and just watching it, and people all over the world. And one of the things that they kept saying really stuck out to me. Oh, I'm really afraid where this is going. I'm really afraid, afraid, instead of I'm really excited about where this is going. I'm really excited to see you again. Everybody was saying afraid before everything. And I thought, that's, again, we're putting it out in the universe, and we're affirming that we're afraid when we say things like that. So instead, courage is called for. This is important. When picking roses, don't feel the thorns. We wouldn't try anything if we're constantly afraid of what could go wrong or what could scratch us. It doesn't make any sense. Dare, take risks and fly. I feel like now is an amazing part of history where people are just turning into their authentic selves 100%, fearlessly loving themselves unconditionally, which allows them in turn to love other people unconditionally, and just soaring and doing some wonderful things. And the mystery of that really is that they're listening to their inner child, their highest inner self, their highest vibrational self, and they're exploring who they are and ways to be proud of themselves. And I just love that. Also, dream. Have a cup of tea in the garden and find yourself in a good book. And doesn't get any better lately than K.N. Lee. You guys, if you go over to IG, you'll see in my stories, I'm reading her series, one of her series right now, and I'm just blown away. It's the perfect amount of tension, and it is just the right kind of rhythm, and there's not so many characters that you get lost, but there's a beautiful array, and they all interfold and intertwine in a wonderful way. Mind-blowingly good read, and that's a great way to transform your time. Transform, rise above any situation, and become the best version of you. Pause if you catch yourself in old triggered reactions, old trauma reactions, or just being habitual as hell and not trying things that are new that can transform us. Move that muscle, change that thought. Remember, our thoughts become moods, become habits, become personality. So it starts with our thoughts. I am happy, I am comfortable, I am excited about life. I'm going to slow down and contemplate, the lovely tea that I'm drinking and the people that I love. Play in the wild violets and all the undisturbed grasses and plants in your yard. Really live that beautiful, uncontrolled life, free, and grow anywhere. You're not bound to anything or anybody. Sign that permission slip for yourself. You get to go where you want, when you want, and how you want, and explore who you are. A lot of mystery comes and shows itself with our inner being. Like, wow, I had this composite to myself. I didn't know. This happens every time I read. Sometimes I will listen to the video back and I won't remember hardly anything that I said. And I'm like, wow, like when did that point and understanding land in my vocabulary and my itinerary? Like, where did I learn that? Could have been, and I know I've been reading psychology since I've been like 8. When I first discovered those books and why people act and behave the way that they do, fascinated from the get-go. And sometimes it goes in a private little library in our mind, and when we unlock that, you know, like how Sherlock says his mind palace, like I'll remember things from 6th grade and a history lesson or something. I'll be like, man, the mind is amazing, and it can transform us if we dig deep into those things that make us feel comfortable, loved, secured, important, connected, all of that. So now is the time when we're just blossoming and coming out, and recognize the fact that every part of you is lovable, every single part. Nobody is, and I know nobody is perfect, and nobody is always up that perfect, you know, teeth brushed, hair shining, sterling, whatever, palace, house, everything clean, you know, all of those things. Life can get messy and life can get kooky, but it's like, as long as you treat yourself well and others around you, we're really out to transform the world. So that is today's read. Love and light, you guys.